Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Shelby. Today, we are breaking down what is undeniably the most hype and possibly the most controversial residential launch of 2026, Vela Bay. Now, if you have been hanging around the property forums, you have probably heard the jokes. Some people are calling this area the backside of East Coast or even the poor man's Tanjong Rhu. But with estimated launch prices making headlines and sparking debates, we have to ask, is this project a trap? Or is it the ultimate East Coast gold mine? Today, we are doing a massive deep dive. We are cutting through the noise and looking at the hard data. I'm going to deep dive into the math, URA master plan secrets, and historical case studies that most agents aren't talking about. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and let's get right into it. First, let's get the core facts on the table. Vela Bay is a 99-year leasehold private condominium located in District 16, right along Bayshore Road. We are looking at 515 exclusive units spread across two towering 31-story blocks, sitting on a land size of roughly 113,000 square feet. Developed by Singhai Group, they are the same developers who brought you Park Clementi's and Grand Diamond. The developers aggressively secured this plot at 1,388 per square foot per plot ratio, fighting off 7 other bidders. Here's the best part. It is the very first private development launching in the massive new 60-hectare Bayshore master plan precinct. And it sits at the doorstep of the brand new Bayshore MRT station on the Thomson East Coast line. You step out of your condo, hop onto the MRT, and you have a direct one-seat ride to Marina Bay or Orchard without any transfers. The expected TOP is around 2030, and mark your calendars because the official preview is expected to kick off on 11th April 2026. Moving on to the unit mix and the site plan. The project will feature a great mix from 1-bedroom plus study to luxurious 5-bedroom units ranging from 848 square feet all the way to 1582 square feet. There's also 2 exclusive penthouses at 1765 square feet. But let's talk about the architecture, because Singhai put a genius move here. Instead of just plopping down standard square blocks, they arranged the towers in a very distinct V shape. Why? To absolutely maximize the surface area facing the sea. According to the architect briefings, 13 out of the 18 stacks, about 72% of the development, will be sea facing. The remaining 5 stacks, or 28%, will have a low rise facing. But the crucial factor you must know before you buy, because of the surrounding trees and future developments, true unblocked sea views will only start from level 11. If you buy below level 11 on those sea-facing stacks, you are effectively paying a premium for a view you might not fully get. Singhai is known for creating stunning resort-style living environments. Expect seamless landscapes where the pool area feels like a direct extension of the East Coast beach. It's going to feel incredibly premium. Alright, let's get nerdy and talk floor plans and pricing. We just got our hands on the actual draft floor plans straight from an architect briefing. Let's break down 3 of these key layouts. First up, we have the 2-bedroom premium. This unit stands at a very efficient 689 square feet and includes a 5 square meter balcony. Sitting in Block 1 from the 5th to 31st floor, this layout features a neat foyer, an enclosed dining area, and a solid 2.9 meter ceiling height for the main living spaces. Next is the 3-bedroom premium layout. Spanning 1033 square feet, it comes with a 7 square meter balcony. What I love here is the sheer practicality. You get a dedicated yard, a household shelter, and an enclosed kitchen, all while maintaining that fantastic 2.9 meter ceiling height. Finally, the crown jewel, the 5-bedroom premium with private lift. This absolute luxury unit is 1582 square feet and features an exclusive 4 square meter private lift lobby. It is packed with premium touches, including both a wet and dry kitchen, a junior master bedroom with its own bath, and a massive master bedroom featuring a walk-in wardrobe. Now, why are these layouts so important? If we look right next door at the older Costa del Sol, you will see it was built back in the late 90s, way before the new URA policies on GFA harmonization. Because of its architecture, the layouts have irregular odd shapes, and a standard 3-bedroom unit there is massive. Starting from 1313 square feet, you are paying for a lot of wasted space. But with this new Vela Bay layouts, you are going to get an incredibly efficient, modern home without paying for dead space like massive planter boxes or bay windows. Now, let's address the elephant in the room, the price. People are panicking, saying Vela Bay might launch between 2,007 to 3,000 PSF. Sounds crazy for the outside central region, right? Let's do the math. Costa del Sol is highly profitable today. Let's take a high floor sea view unit there, transacting at 2108 PSF. But remember, Costa del Sol only has about 70 years left on its lease. If we prorate that 2108 PSF back to a brand new 99 new year lease, that equates to 2981 PSF. Now, add a standard 7% premium because Vela Bay is GFA harmonized. And you arrive at an adjusted value of 3190 PSF. So when you hear that Vela Bay might launch at 2007 to 2008 PSF, it suddenly doesn't sound crazy anymore. Backed by data, it actually looks like a highly logical and potentially undervalued entry price. But let's keep it 100% real. I'm not here to just sell you hype. It's not all sunshine and sea breezes. What is the bag? What are the risks you need to accept? Number 1, the price shock. Let's not sugarcoat it. This marks the highest PSF benchmark we have seen in the OCR. We are talking an estimated 2,007 to 3,000 per square foot. You're paying what used to be core central region prices just a few years ago. For a lot of buyers, overcoming this mental price barrier is going to be tough. Number 2, the waiting game in a construction zone. Since Vela Bay is the very first development in this massive new 10,000 home township, you are moving into an undeveloped area. You are going to have to wait years for the surrounding retail, cafes, and infrastructure to complete. That means facing non-stop construction, noise, and dust for the foreseeable future. Number 3, the expressway factor. You are situated right next to a major expressway, the ECP. While driving connectivity is fantastic, the unavoidable trade-off is the traffic noise and the dust that naturally follows when you live that close to a highway. Number 4, the car light dilemma. Vela Bay sits in a designated URA car light zone, meaning there's only a 50% provision for car park lots. That is exactly 258 lots for 515 units, plus 129 bicycle lots and 4 EV charging stations. Yes, being right behind the MRT is amazing, but let's be logical. Buyers with the affordability to pay 3,000 PSF likely will want to drive and own cars. If you're a multi-car family in the East Coast, this limited parking is going to be a serious daily limitation. Number 5, high density. If you compare Vela Bay to the nearby seaside residences, the density is quite high. Vela Bay has 515 units squeezed onto roughly 113,000 square feet of land. Seaside Residences has 843 units but sits on a massive 207,000 square feet. This means Vela Bay's common areas and pool sizes will be noticeably smaller. Now, let's flip the coin and look at the upside. Why are so many investors waiting with bated breath for this launch? What's the good? Number 1, capitalizing on GFA harmonization. This project essentially marks the full transition into the new GFA harmonization rules. If you look at the skyrocketing costs of future land sales, Vela Bay's pricing is actually the new normal. By entering now, you are capitalizing on these efficient layouts, avoiding the even higher price tags of tomorrow's land bids. Number 2, the ultimate first mover advantage. This is the big one. Usually the government builds the infrastructure first and the population comes later. But in Bayshore, they are launching the HDB BTOs first to establish a massive population base. Let's look at historical case studies where this exact new town in an old area blueprint worked flawlessly. Case study 1, Bidadari. Park Colonial launched early, right near the Woodley MRT. Then, the Woodley Residences and Integrated Hub launched later at higher prices, setting a new benchmark. The result? Early buyers at Park Colonial saw massive gains with 4-bedroom units making a cool $1 million in profit. Case study 2, Upper Bukit Timah. Daintree Residences launched early near Beauty World at around 1,006 to 1,007 PSF. Fast forward, the Integrated Hub Reserve Residences launched at over 3,000 PSF. Those early Daintree 4-beders, they made 700k in profit. Case study 3, Springleaf. The developer bought Springleaf Residences land at 905 PSF PPR. Barely 2 years later, the land right next to it, Parcel A, was sold for 1062 PSF PPR, almost 20% higher. Vela Bay is replicating this exact pattern. It's launching first. Just one MRT stop at Bedok South, there is a future integrated transport hub plan. When the hub launches, it will set an astronomical new benchmark price, forming a massive safety net underneath your Vela Bay entry price. Number 3, the protected exit strategy. The HDB BTOs being built around Vela Bay are plus flats. That means they have a strict 10-year MOP at the construction time, and you are looking at 14 to 15 years before the first resale HDB hits the market there. This means as a private condo owner, you face zero competition from newer resale HDBs for over a decade. Plus, Just next door in Bedok, there are over 7,001 standard HDB BTO flats reaching their 5-year MOP between 2025 and 2035. That is thousands of HDB upgraders hungry for a private condo in the East Coast. You have a built-in massive demand pool. Number 4, views sell. As we discussed, the V-shape guarantees 78% of the units getting a sea view. In the East Coast, data proves over and over again, premium sea views always sell, and they hold their value incredibly well. Seaside 4-bedroom sea-facing units launch at around 1,007 PSF and recently sold for over 2,004 PSF, making a $1.1 to $1.2 million in profit. Unblocked water views are a bulletproof asset class in Singapore. We have looked at the good, the bad, and the hard data. What is the final verdict on Vela Bay? Is it expensive? On a per square foot basis, absolutely. But because of the highly efficient, harmonized layouts, the absolute quantum, which is the total price you pay, will actually be very competitive. For example, a new 4-bedroom at Vela Bay might cost you around $3.4 million. A 4-bedroom at Seaside Residences today will cost you $4.4 million. So Vela Bay is expensive in PSF but cheap in quantum. If you're a short-term flipper looking to make a quick buck in 4 years, look elsewhere. The construction and lack of immediate amenities will hurt your short-term rental and resale yield. But if you have a 5 to 10 years holding horizon, if you're an East Coast lover who wants unblocked sea views, a doorstep MRT, and you want to secure a first mover advantage in a URA master plan town before the Bedok South Integrated Hub pushes prices to the moon, Vela Bay is a phenomenal data-backed choice. You are paying for early entry into what will be one of Singapore's most premium car-like coastal towns with a front row seat to the future Long Island transformation. That's my complete deep dive on Vela Bay. Let me know in the comments, would you pay $3,000 PSF for a brand new sea view unit in the East Coast? Or are you sticking to the older resale condos? If you want to dive deeper into your own property portfolio, or if you want access to the full floor plans the moment they drop, my WhatsApp link and socials are in the description below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you will never miss a launch review. I'll see you in the next one.